Day, but once I step into the set, it was Angela, Dominique, you. That very first day, I felt so welcome. You know, it was like, oh, I'm nervous. I'm still nervous right now. But that moment with that people, it was so magical. I was on wires, I remember. I felt like a piñata. In a weird way, it made me feel more comfortable. All of them, you know, every member of the crew and the cast, they were given the 100%. They gave the 100% to the project. It's fantastic. It's magical. You know what I mean? Because you have this big actresses. You know, this for me. I mean, I admire Angela. God, it's a goddess. So she was there and just looking at me. You know, it was like, hey, come on, everything's okay. You are safe. You are safe in this moment, in this place. So it's easier to go, you know, through all the movie, you know, when you are working with them. And then days later, maybe a couple of months later, I was working with this fantastic woman here. She was so helpful. She was so, you know, it felt like a hug, like a big hug. And she was looking at me all the time. English is not my first language, so I forget some lines or the pronunciation wasn't clear. And she was just looking at me and saying, keep going. I'm here for you. It was like a guide, you know what I mean? That guidance is like, oh, great. So you can play, you know, in the multiple meanings of that word that I love in English, play. You can play like a child, you know, and it's so fun. So for me, the experience to be with these people, sharing that set, and especially, you know, I've never met Chadwick, but be part of